we are from group LAX2049, group 33. So today this is our fourth discussion, group discussion 4. So we'll be discussing on food. So before that, we would like to introduce ourselves.
My name is Kasturi Sundram and my metric number is 193416.
My name is Sumitra Devi Ganasekaran and my metric number is 193465.
My name is Nur Najwa Ilya and my metric number is 186028.
Hello, my name is Nur Nadia Mitnaroni and my metric number is 185657.
Hi, I am Azira Adenan. My metric number is 185288.
Hi, my name is Sharili Matandivan, matrix number 194117.
My name is Shanshin. My metric number is 199964.
Hello, my name is Jambo. My English name is Bon. Magic number is 200180.
Okay, great. Since everyone has introduced themselves, so let's get started. Who would like to start first? Anyone? Bo, you want to start first?
No.
Since it's a food, so let me introduce first. Let me discuss the first thing. Okay, today I'd like to discuss about Cal Foodie. Have you guys heard about Cal Foodie?
Yes.
Okay, since you are from different country, have you guys heard about the Cal Foodie? No. Okay, Cal Foodie actually is a Kuala Lumpur foodie. Actually, it's a blog or it's a team that created in social media. That their main purpose is they providing a guideline for all people about the famous dish and foods that among Kuala Lumpur. So have you guys know where is Kuala Lumpur, right?
Yeah.
So they will help all the foodies who wish to connect the foods among themselves. So we all are actually crazy of fruits, right? So it's a big opportunity for us to get to know about the restaurant that are providing the signature dish, so that we can go there and taste the delicious food. So actually their main motive is they help the foodies to connect all over the foods and restaurant around the KL. So they also made a journey every day, is make a part of their lifestyle. So they make a travel to every restaurant and taste the special foods, and then they took a video and upload in social media like Instagram and Facebook. So we can like the pages, so we can view what are the special dish at that restaurant. And at the end of the video, they also providing the address of the location, so that we don't need to ask people or search for it, and we can straight away travel to that restaurant. So their motive is they will taken the video and then they upload it in social media. So it will be guideline for us to get to know about the dish, and also it is another thing to promote about the restaurant. So it will make popular among the people. Okay, so nowadays we can get everything easily, right? So we no need to look for it, and we can get the address easily from them. So many people are interested to watch and enjoying the video. That's why they're getting a lot of comments and like in social media. So it is also easy for you guys like foreigners and tourists, because you can get information from to taste the foods in the restaurants. So I think if you guys got free time, you guys can go and search for it.
Alright, that sounds interesting. So we'll continue with the next topic, which is, have you guys heard about Indian food before?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
But I don't have tried.
You haven't tried yet, you should do that.
You can cook?
Huh?
You can cook it?
I can, but I can't guarantee whether you'll be still alive. So yeah. So actually, most of people will be telling that why there's a lot of items in Indian foods, right? Basically, when we have rice in between, we'll be having about 6 to 7 types of side dishes together with the food. Actually, there is a reason why we do have that much of side dishes. Actually, there is a lot of spices in there, and the variety of vegetables being used is good for our health. I can't tell the specific one, but I'm not that good in the kitchen stuff. But each spices have their specialties. And recently we have heard that Malaysian told that papadum is not healthy. It cause of a lot of salt consumption. Yes, thanks for having that. Actually, the statement I would say wrong. because we won't eating papadum itself alone.
Mm.
We'll be eating it together with the rice.
Mm.
So when you're eating the rice together with the dal and the papadum, it will be just nice. What we Malaysian do, we just eat one part and started to complain about that. Actually, that is wrong. And then and they keep on claiming that the food contains high level of sugar and they're having the high level of carb. Actually, the rice will be the minimized amount. Only the vegetable will be lot. But what we do, we Malaysian
We eat
love
the wrong
rice. So what we do the upside down way. We will put the rice a lot and end up putting the side dishes a bit. And actually, the traditional Indian food is actually tasty and got a lot of benefits such as it supports immunity, inflammation, brain function, and other function in human body. And Indian foods have a lot of grains. That is why they prefer us to consume less instead of having it more. And I think all of you guys have heard about banana leaf.
Yeah.
Yes.
So have you guys heard about that too? Banana leaf food.
Banana.
Yeah.
No, banana.
Yeah, the banana got leaf. So with that leaf, you will eat with that. So we will put the banana leaf here, and we put rice in between, and we'll put all the side dishes on the other side. And you have to use your hand to eat, no chopstick. You cannot use chopstick. The leaf will start to strap out. So you need to use hand. So like it will be kind of different taste. I don't know whether you guys have tried that before or not.
I've
Nasi
tried that
lemak,
once.
banana
Nasi
leaf.
lemak, okay, it's like you guys can know the difference between eating nasi lemak without and with banana leaf,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
that is
The
what
fragrance.
things. Yes, exactly. That is what things happening here. So the banana leaf is actually eco-friendly. You don't need to use plastic plates or stuff to eat. You can just use the banana leaf, and then it is quite healthy because it is antioxidant and hygienic at the same time. You just need to wash by water. You don't need to use detergent, soap or anything. No. You just need to wash by water, and it is actually big, so you can eat a lot.
Then
And-
you can keep the banana leaf.
No, actually
No,
after you use it,
throw.
it will be oily, so you have to throw it. But it is easy to decompose compared to the plate. And the final will be it adds the nice aroma to the food. So that is why the banana leaf food is quite famous among the Indians. So that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Sumitra. So, okay, next have you guys ever heard about Jollibee?
Oh,
Jollibee.
I think Jollibee heard of it.
Fast food restaurant?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
One of the popular fast food restaurant in Philippines. So, so I've been talking about Jollibee. The headlines here is Joy to Malaysia with Jollibee's 100 outlets coming soon. So they'll be opening about 100 outlets of Jollibee's in Malaysia. So just a quick intro, Jollibee is actually a popular Filipino fast food franchise, and actually it has been opened one branch in Sabah, one of the shopping centre in Sabah, and with much fanfare and long queues of people trying to buy their food. So the first branch of Jollibee in Sabah has gained a huge crowd, and a lot of people would like to taste the famous fried chicken named Chicken Joy. So it's actually the signature for Jollibee's. Chicken Joy also has gained international following and impressed by famous the late chef celebrity Anthony Bourdain. You guys know him?
No.
He's very famous in Asia Food Channel.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
are watching that channel. And besides having Chicken Joy, Jollibee also has Jolly Spaghetti. It's actually a sweet potato base with chicken, hot dogs, and topped with cheese. It sounds good, right? And they also have burger named Yum Burger. Yum Burger. The burger stick is actually a meat patty. It topped with gravy and served with rice. It is actually a traditional dish from Hawaiian people. It's called Loco Moco in Hawaii. Loco Moco.
I know the song.
Okay, in order for them to widen their franchise in Malaysia, so the food must be pork free, and they're in the process to obtain a Malaysian halal certificate, and it has been operated in other Muslim countries like Brunei Darussalam, Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates. And Jollibee is the world's largest and fastest growing Asian restaurant company, which is operated in 21 countries. It is also one of the top 5 restaurant companies globally. And fun fact, currently it is one of the 11 biggest restaurant company franchise globally. That's all from me.
That's nice. So next, I would like to talk about an article on would you like to eat a meat grown in the lab?
Luckily, I'm not a big
So because of recently technologies, there's meat grown in the lab, and this the scientists that designed this said that it was ethical because there's no killing of animals, so you just grow the meat from the stem cell from the animals or even humans they did. So the first lab grown meat was consumed in 2013 in a news conference in London. It was a burger made by Mark Post, a pharmacologist at Maastricht University in the Netherlands. And this burger have been tasted by 2 people. I mean maybe a lot of people, but the feedback said by 2 people, which they taste the meat a little bit dry from the
Original.
yes, the normal one.
no juice.
No, not too juicy.
Okay.
So, because of this, there's a small market on the meat grown in the lab. So, this article, the article then produced a journal, and the journals they survey other peoples, and not many peoples are many people willingly to try the meat, but not that many people are able to eat the meat as daily intakes. Other than that, the other issues of the meat grown in the lab is the ethical issues and also the cannibalism, because they said that maybe some others thinks that they eat their own meat
Why you want to eat you?
because it was grown by the human stem cells,
Don't grow yourself.
but this researcher grew the
I don't.
human stem cells. Basically, it was issues on whether you are willing to eat the meat or not. That's the article that I've read.
So, are you willing to try?
Anybody?
I think so.
That's interesting.
That's all for me.
Sometimes science can be scary, but it can be seen as an good alternative in the future when you have food shortage and you don't know what you eat. Okay, for me myself, I would like to talk about it's a bit like academic, but I want to talk about on the side for agriculture. Do you know what is the most famous, not the most famous, but what is popular in Japanese culture on their
Japanese.
eating lifestyle? Japanese.
Japanese.
I got rice.
Sushi.
Fish.
What is they always prepare sushi with this?
Yeah. I know.
Seaweed.
Yeah, seaweed.
Yeah,
Okay. I like what is
I hate
seaweed.
that.
I like
It's
seaweed.
delicious.
This either.
I won't eat that.
It's good.
I tried when I started vomiting.
Me too. So, because recently they found out in Okinawa, they are having a serious pollution issue, and they said that the rising ocean temperature will blind the impressive yield of this seaweed. So, these scientists of the Okinawa Institute of Science and Technology, they want to develop and crack the genome of the superfood seaweed of Ito Mozuku. It is a seaweed that is popular in Japan, which is known as the brown seaweed here. So, this brown seaweed is high in level of fucoidan, which helps in prevention of tumors and blood clots. So, they want to decode the genome of the brown seaweed to provide a data that could someday, which will be critical to the farmers, because as you know, we want a seaweed that high in nutrition content, right? So they want to decode it, and they can target the gene that responsible for the high level of nutrition and cultivate it for the to feed the populations. So they developed a genetic markers. I don't know if you guys understand these terms, but the genetic markers itself is like is how they want to detect the specific gene that for the nutrition is inside the seaweed. So it's like screening. So from these markers, they can make a crossbreeding, which is popularly practiced by those farmers nowadays. Example of plant that they successfully crossbreed is like wheat and vegetables, and they can produce new varieties that is much more beneficial for the population. But for seaweed, there is still no one succeed in crossbreeding.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
So-
boring.
Okay, as for me, I'll just tell you guys few facts, not few, just three. Few facts about food. First of all, it's very obvious that nowadays fruit and vegetables are less nutritious than they used to be. This is because there's a lot of chemical consumption during the plantation process, and according to the Hot Science Journal, you have to eat 8 times the amount of oranges now to get the same amount of vitamin A as our grandparents has been taking last time. So do you see the gap of the amount that you are lacking?
Yeah.
That is so much. So we are so into chemical things. And the second fact is chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you guys noticed or not. The chocolate prices have gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the amount has become smaller.
Yes.
That is because chocolate supplies might run out by 2050. Yes, we are really lacking of chocolates, which means cocoa trees. There is less plantation, and the biggest I think should be on near the Ghana, that country. So we have to
Stop eating chocolate.
really stop.
Like we are 50 in our 50s. So you don't want to eat chocolate.
We won't be
Maybe our
eating at that
kids-
time maybe.
Maybe our kids wouldn't, by the time they wouldn't have
Chocolates
chocolates
anymore.
to eat. I don't know.
Too bad.
Yeah. And the third, mostly last one, last fact is natural and artificial flavors. Have you guys heard about this?
Yes.
Usually you see like in
Drink water.
drinks, yeah, exactly.
Canned
Drinks,
food.
Canned food is like sometimes the chicken, vegetable chickens they say, but it is not. Natural flavors are like making it and faking it. It's not exactly what you taste. And usually natural flavors, it is edible, and sometimes they take it from the animals too. So as for those that don't go for non-halal, you guys really have to be very careful. So even though it is stated that natural flavors, you really have to read out, and sometimes you couldn't even trust the information that is provided on the packaging, because they might just keep all the information. And usually it is also made of chemical. That is for artificial flavors. It's like they mix all kind of chemicals like something like sulfate or blah 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 and all that. And mostly all these natural and artificial flavors are imitation of familiar smell and taste with the food without the food. So whenever you tasting a food that is exactly like it, so don't trust that you are eating a healthy life. So yeah, you guys have to be very careful. So that's all from my part.
Food can satisfy by human function is an important substance that can continue life. Food can come from plants, animals, or other organisms. Food and water are people's daily
Necessary?
necessities. Eating good food can also make us feel better, but you can eat too much, that will make you fat. For animals eat too much, viscera and get sick. Therefore, we should eat a small amount of food, but also for their own health. Hot pot is a delicious food in China, but eating too
Oh,
but eating too
shabu shabu.
hot will make your stomach bad.
As we all know, that food is a very important part of our daily life. Most of food usually come from plants or animals.
Yes.
Animals.
Yes. Animals.
Different country have different culture. Different culture have different food. For example, many country take food as a sacred thing. They will bless themselves before eating. You know it? As we all know, China has many kinds of food, and different provinces have different food. Province, do you know province?
Province.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know hot pot?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have tried?
No.
Hot pot.
It's similar like
Clay
steamboat pot.
pot.
Yeah.
Only it's
Oh,
sweeter.
okay.
So that's all I want. I hope you can have a try.
Alright,
Do
that's
you
interesting.
eat hot pot every day or
No, every day.
Sometimes.
Yesterday,
yesterday?
today, I don't know. Maybe.
Once a week.
Did
Yeah.
you make it yourself or
No, I must go shop.
Okay, buy for us once.
Market.
in the market?
Sunway.
Oh,
Sunway.
They have.
So
Shabu shabu.
Shabu-
That's the restaurant name.
Oh, I don't know it.
She used to eat there a lot, I think.
That's one of hot pot place I know.
Oh.
It is non-halal.
So we can come to the conclusion here. So all of us love food. And I think in my point of view I would like to talk about this Jollibee. It sounds interesting. So what do you guys think about it?
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
agree
agree.
with Citra. Because it seems
How about
really
others?
interesting.
And I'm already hungry.
I
You
do
know-
agree.
How about you guys?
Agree.
So you should try. And it comes
And what will be the next one? Next favorite one? I think the own meat.
Yeah.
It sounds
think
interesting.
about it.
Who knows, we might do that in upcoming future. You know, we doesn't know that even the chocolate is going to die soon. So why not animals, you know?
Yes.
So there's possibilities for that. So I think the best two will be the Jollibee and the own meat, is it? Own meat.
That meat.
Let
Lab
me.
meat, yeah. Alright then. So
Yeah.
that's all from us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.